Hello, friends. Remember those stunning Hollywood actresses that took the 90s by storm? Well, prepare to be amazed as we reveal their unbelievable transformations in 2023. Julia Roberts, always loved in the romantic comedies like her signature movie Pretty Woman in 1990 or My Best Friend's Wedding in 1997,
Michael and I were a wrong fit right from the start.
He said that too.
remains one of the most popular and sought-after talents in Hollywood. Having grossed more than $2 billion, she's the biggest female movie star of all time. Susan Sarandon had a string of Oscar-nominated roles in Thelma and Louise in 1991, Lorenzo's Oil in 1992, and The Client in 1994.
My name is Reggie Love. I'm an attorney.
And then proceeded to an Academy Award Gold in her performance as a Catholic nun in Dead Man Walking in 1995. Jodie Foster started her career making commercials from the age of 2 to the age of 6, when she began acting in the TV series Mayberry in 1968.
Well, that's how much you know, Eddie Corbett.
In the movie The Accused in 1988, Jodie received an Oscar. She was still under 30 years old and had never taken any acting lessons. Michelle Pfeiffer became one of Hollywood's most popular actresses during the 90s, starring in Batman Returns, Love Field, Frankie and Johnny, and many more. Her latest projects have been The First Lady in 2022 and Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania in 2023.
Let's go see our daughter.
Meg Ryan was voted as one of the 50 most beautiful people in the world in 1994 by People magazine and won the Woman of the Year in the Harvard Hasty Pudding Award. In the 90s, she co-starred with Tom Hanks in Joe vs. the Volcano in 1990, playing 3 roles.
I love you. I've fallen in love with you.
And then again in the very successful Sleepless in Seattle in 1993. Angelina Jolie began acting alongside her father in 1982 and became popular in the 90s when she rose to fame after her roles in Gia in 1998, a true-life story of supermodel Gia Karanji, Girl Interrupted in 1999, and The Bone Collector, starring alongside Denzel Washington.
Wow, you really are in love with the sound of your own voice, aren't you?
Sandra Bullock now ranks as one of the most popular actresses in Hollywood. After enrolling to the East Carolina University where she studied acting, she gave memorable performances in Demolition Man and wrestling Ernest Hemingway in 1993. But her stardom inevitably struck in her great hit Speed in 1994. Winona Ryder became popular during the 90s with Mermaids, Edward Scissorhands, Dracula, and more. She frequently plays a character who writes. In most of her films, she has played a journalist, writer, reporter, or teenager writing in a personal journal. Emma Thompson was born into a family where her parents and sister are actors as well. She married Kenneth Branagh, formed a production company with him, and starred in a string of successful television and film productions.
Are you yet living?
Is it possible Disdain should die while she had such meat food to feed it as Signor Benedict?
But what confirmed her acting ability was Howard's End in 1992. Sharon Stone went from working part-time as McDonald's counter girl to becoming a successful Ford model, to getting her big break with Arnold Schwarzenegger in Total Recall in 1990 and the breakthrough role as a sociopath novelist in Basic Instinct in 1992, with an interrogation scene that has become a classic in film history.
You like playing games, don't you?
I have a degree in psychology. It goes with the turf.
Julianne Moore spent her early years in more than 20 locations around the world with her parents during her dad's military career. She made her entrance to the big screen with Tales from the Dark Side, the movie, in 1990, and after that, the 90s was a crazy busy decade for her, taking part in more than 20 movies. Uma Thurman is the daughter of a fashion model and a socialite, and her father is one of the nation's foremost Buddhist scholars. With her long nose, size 11 feet, and constantly moving around the world, she had an awkward and lonely childhood, and then suddenly turned into a sex symbol overnight. After the immensely successful Pulp Fiction in 1994, she rose to fame.
Threw Tony Rocky Horror out of a 4-story window for giving me a foot massage.
Gina Davis, another tall girl that had low self-esteem, she wound up as a model in the Victoria's Secrets catalog, then was casted by Sidney Pollack in Tootsie in 1982, and scaled her way up to Thelma and Louise in 1991, garnering nominations, A League of Their Own in 1992 with Tom Hanks,
Kit, listen. There's a big hole on the right side, okay? Don't look.
and Stuart Little in 1999. Nicole Kidman made an incredible professional repertoire and successfully showed herself as a leading lady in the 90s when she got her breakthrough role in To Die For in 1995 as a fame-crazed housewife with deadly comic timing. then into a corset in The Portrait of a Lady in 1996 and action star in The Peacemaker in 1997.
I'm in.
Cameron Diaz, it looks like I left all the tall women to the end. With no previous acting experience, she was cast as the female lead in The Mask in 1994, then improved her acting skills in low-budget independent films like The Last Supper, 1995, and Head Above Water, 1996, then returned to mainstream films in My Best Friend's Wedding in 1997, and got full star status in 1998 in Something About Mary. Thanks for watching, friends. I know we talked about really big actresses, but would you like to see also smaller but award-winning actresses? See you soon in the next video.